world. Hello. Good day. Okay, I just finished the weirdest reading of my life, and we started on a thunderstorm. It's now clear, the sun is out, it's gorgeous out, totally different vibe. The last reading sucked all of the energy out of me. Couldn't wait to leave that reading. Now that I'm out of it, I have all of my energy, but then a love reading totally came in. Comes in on the funniest message. Okay, so firstly, this person, it's gonna be love at first sight. Let me tell you why. Okay, yesterday, I was out doing errands, and I was at the pharmacy, and I saw this guy. Now, usually when I'm out and about, I'm always looking at things that I know my son would love, so naturally, like, he's wicked cute. Both my son and I, we love cats. It's why I go by Cat Daddy. My son is my little big kitty, etc. Anyway, I saw him out yesterday, paid no mind. I don't need to be buying stuffies right this second. Was out doing errands again. Saw him again. And I can't take my eyes off of him. I don't know what it is. Long story short, I kept going back to him, and I was like, and he was the only one left like this. There's no other dogs like this. And I don't know, I'm just completely smitten with this thing. Just smitten. Like, his face, everything about this thing does it for me. So this is what I'm hearing. You are gonna see this person. There's no rhyme or reason as to why you're so drawn to them. You just are. You can't take your eyes away. You just want them. Like, even when I went to go purchase it, I kept putting it back. I was like, I don't need to be buying this thing right now. Like, what? And then the heart wants what the heart wants. Beep, beep, exactly. And then the other thing is when I was sitting doing the other reading, he was just sitting while I was eating my burrito, and the name Phil came through, because I was like, what am I gonna name you? And then I heard Phil, and then I heard Philharmonic. And then his ears, this color of pink matches my earphones. Anyway, I could go on and on. But when I was looking at his face, it is kind of crooked. He's got a bit of a crooked smile here. It's a little bit lopsided, just gorgeous, just perfect. And I feel like these are traits that whoever your next smoochy person is gonna be, it's gonna be a little bit like this. They might be shorter than usual. They might be shorter than you. I don't know. Their name may be Phil. They might be from Philly. They might love Philadelphia cream cheese. Who doesn't? Okay. They're also, I feel like they look a little bit serious. I don't think they are. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're just chill as fuck. I don't know. Okay. And then I was trying to figure out what deck would represent them, because I do feel like you are different. This is the thing. You are so different. But I'm telling you, the heart wants what the heart wants. You're just gonna lay eyes once, and you're just, and like, oh, he's so fucking soft. I'm sure it's just all, he's made of oil, you know what I mean? But like, goddamn, his ears are soft. Broad chest. I don't know. Let's find out. So the owl deck wanted to come out, but this is what I mean. A bit of a resting bird bitchy face, but like a lot of fun. Okay, crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, anyone that you're working and praying with, so long as it isn't Debbie Devil. Let's go. Who is this cutie patootie about to enter your world? Yeah, and you're really gonna go back and forth for a hot second. You're gonna be like, I don't need to be getting involved with this. Like, you're gonna have ideas, I think, for a hot second to be like, we're too different, or this isn't, I'm not looking right now. There's gonna be something, but like, hand to God though, that's all you see. That's all you want. Grandmama, get in here stat. Every now and again, I just feel like we need to reintroduce Philharmonic. Yeah, like, being a dog person, you might be like me. You're a total cat person through and through. Not to say that you don't love little doggies. Just the three of us. I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, it's just someone who's not your kind, not your type normally, but they are very much your kind. Okay, so Grandmama, who is this person that's coming in for the collective? 2 cards. Oh, well, maybe they're serious because they've been going through a heartache, you know? They're about to cross your path. You might be driving. You might be driving when you see this person. And it literally, like, just like he was in a pile of other stuffies. This was in a pile with all the other toys. We're not looking for toys right now. My son has a million stuffies. We're good on the stuffies for right now. And couldn't take my eyes off of it. Okay, tell me more about this person. Ooh, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, they're a little bit somber in appearance. Or just quiet and serious because they've been going through a time. Okay, so what's going underneath the 3 of Swords? The Hanged Man. Yeah, everyone's been going through a time. It's really coming out in the readings. There's like, no one is free from life right now. It's affecting everybody. Everyone's affected. Okay. King of Cups. This guy also has been coming out left, right, and center. Yeah, that's the thing. Appears serious, but is a total lover. Okay, so what's going underneath the 10 of Wands? The 2 of Cups to the Hierophant. Again, we've been in the D-Town, and not the fun D-Town. Divorce town. Ooh, a lot of divorces. That is the cycle of life. Okay. There's a new beginning here. Okay, so what's going underneath the Chariot to the King of Cups? Temperance. She came out. Okay. Yeah, this person's really sensitive. I see that just how they process things is very quietly. They're private. They're very private. But they are very much a lover. And very balanced. They're very soft. Yeah, what was I just saying about him being soft too? Yeah, he is soft. Those pink ears. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. I think that's their love language. They'll listen to you like no other, but that's also how they like to be loved, is you like listening. Okay. 10 of Wands to this 2 of Cups Hierophant. Yeah. They need a rest. Oof, a lot of people, the 4 of Swords has been hopping out left, right, and center. Everyone is like going through a divorce or a really hard time. Everyone needs a break. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Here, so let's put these cards in. We have a good sense of what's going on for this person. Okay, so I want to know. Oh, you're just going to fall instantly in love. That's the hilarious thing. It's like you don't even care that it's so not what you thought, because the feeling is the feeling is the feeling. The eyes, the heart, the mind, they all speak for themselves. It's like one look of recognition and of like, I love you. Again, I have to remind the internet, we can't really love people. Like, yes, I know technically we can fall in love at first sight, but I also know that we also live in a world of like stalking, And I don't know, we have a whole lot of spiritual psychosis happening right now between AI psychosis and like limerence and all the things. So like, please, let's just not get weird when I say things like love at first sight. Let's keep it to how it was in the 80s. Love at first sight. Appropriate, kind of fun, not stocky. Sorry, I'm feeling out some energies right now, and I was debating if I wanted to say something. No, I don't. Okay, so let's go back to this cutie patootie energy. What do you like about them? I'm seeing the burdens as I was talking about the face. It could be literal kind of battle scars. They also might just look a little bit rougher. Not rougher around the edges, but kind of. It's one of those things when you say it out loud, it's like I'm seeing the feeling, but when I say it out loud, I'm like, oh, you're not gonna. This person is also optimistic no matter what. It's about the sun always coming out. This person is like, and also with this, I think being like, I think this is supposed to be a French bulldog. Yeah, they might be little, but like they're mighty. So they're stubborn, but in the best possible way, in the sense that like, I don't know. They don't ever seem to lose their optimism or their faith, even when things are really hard. They're still able to remain cheerful. They might get quiet and a little bit more serious, but they're not fatalistic. Yeah, I don't know. There's something really nice about that you're attracted to. But I feel like there's a scar on the mouth. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of obvious scar that you think is so sexy. Okay, what else do you like about this person? They're really sweet. That's the thing. I don't know. It's like you just look into their face. You just look into this little face. And even though it's so different, and instantly you're just like, you just want to share. You just want to scoop them right up. I feel as though also because dogs are playful. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like this person's truest nature is that of even again if it only comes out at certain times, but they definitely like when they're dialed into playfulness, it's also quite sweet for you. It's enjoyable. And back to that King of Cups, this person is a lover in a way that, again, dogs do love. It's just unconditional. Just so excited to see you. You could leave for 2 seconds, come back in. They're just thrilled. It's like you were gone for 100 years. Like that, no one ever is that excited to see you. Cats can. Definitely, cats can too, but dog really takes it home. Tell me about the environment and like how you come across this person. Is it gonna be like me, or are you just gonna be doing errands? You're gonna be in like a pharmacy? What's this? Oh. Let's see. Oh, we have the 5 of Cups to the Knight of Cups to Judgment. I feel like it's outside. Yeah, like one of you. I feel like the sad one is them, because they, you know, they're out alone, a little bit serious, feeling some feelings. And you're just gonna be doing your thing, just like me, doing errands, just out and about. It's a beautiful day. You're just feeling your best self. Not looking for anything in particular, but you're just doing you. And you see and you make a judgment call where you're just like, oh my God, there's no rhyme or reason, but I want that. And so you pick. I want you. Let me think. Okay, well, Grandmama, since this feeling came on so strongly, tell me a bit more. What does Collective need to know about this? The Three of Swords. Okay, so I guess you just really need to appreciate that this person is gonna come out of this. But like, and I think what you're just not quite prepared for is just how private they are. So I think they're really good at, they're not saccharine sweet, like they're not pretending that everything's okie dokie, but they're also not hysterical. They're pretty even Steven, except for when they dial into like their truest nature of like playfulness. Okay, Grandmama, what else do you want Collective to be aware of in regards to this person? Yeah, like they've had an ending and they're really raw and fresh, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like they just cracked from the egg. There's that saying, tread lightly, for you tread on my dreams. Something to that effect. Yeah. And also you have to remember, like, the King of Cups has come out twice for this person, as, like, the Six of Cups. Like, they're very sweet. They're very loving. And they're very hurt right now. And just kind of going through it alone. Again, in this very kind of stoic... Not even, well... Yeah, this person has a lot of flavors. They have depth. There's more to them than what meets the eye. And they're definitely not who you would normally go for. But as soon as you see them, that's your person. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands has been coming out a lot too. Yeah, this person doesn't let a lot of people in. Okay, so how do you get in? Because, like, I can tell that you just see them and just instantly just love the shit out of them. You communicate. Yeah. These three. King of Pentacles to the Four of Cups to the Ace of Swords. I think they're going to communicate initially that they're not interested. And I see that as more of a... If you come in romantically at first, yeah, go low and slow with the Pentacle. And also, if you really care, just show up. I don't know. There's something here about it just... If you come in on romance and really fast moving, yeah, because they're showing up as like a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. So the two slowest moving signs. Yeah, they've just left a lot. Oh boy. They've just left. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands. Like, We have the world endings. Yeah. While you're wanting to swoop in immediately, they've just swooped away, you know? So you need to match their energy because you're a lot faster moving than them. There's way more excitation, and they're just literally in a different world. So if you can, yeah, mirror and match their energy and let them take the lead, and still carry that feeling within you of just like you enjoy them, you want to be around them, but just know that anything too much and too quickly really is going to shut them down and make them retreat. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So, how does this person see and view you as soon as you lock in on them? Like, when you both acknowledge each other, like, how are they seeing and viewing you? The Magician. But you must be wearing something that they notice. You stand out to them, and they're like, okay. How do they see you? Wow. The High Priestess was next to the Four of Wands. You must also be very independent and a little bit of a loner. I think I have a lot of loners and introverts in my crowd. Cheers. And there's something here about the daytime and nighttime magic, or like creating, or I sense that they appreciate that there's more behind the scenes too as well, that there's this depth. There's more than what appears to be behind the scenes. And even though they see you as like definitely being a little bit aloof, independent, you know how to have a good time. You do. You have a bit of a more playful energy. And like I said, their true core is playful, but they haven't been there in a really long time. So that really appeals to them. And again, you're not doing it with crowds of people. It's kind of more one-on-one, but it's very playful and uninhibited and unabashed. So that's captured them. And see, like, there's a lot of life in this card. Okay. What else does this person either feel or note about you? The Two of Wands. The Emperor. The Queen of Cups. Oh boy. Well, they definitely want to see you again. There's this like planning of like, I feel like with this person's equilibrium being the way that it is, they trust their process, and they trust that like if you've crossed their path in this very weird and particular time for them, and if you stood out so much so that they've noticed, which never happens, or not that they don't notice, but that they care. Yeah, they want to see you again. Yeah. But in a way, it's very controlled. The Emperor can appear to be a bit of a cool cucumber. But they definitely, with the King of Cups having been out, and now you showing up as the Queen of Cups, they definitely recognize things within themselves, within you. But again, they're quite focused on where they've just come from and out of. And while there's these like little synapses going off and like making, it's not at the forefront, but they've definitely noticed. And in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, I definitely hope and plan on seeing this person again in the future. Okay, so I asked like what their plan and what their intention is with you moving forward. So we see the Fool to Temperance to the Four of Swords. Yeah, they know they're in a new beginning, but just like that little fresh egg, and now with this guy being as young as he is and leaving the nest, yeah, I just get a real placid, calm, equilibrium kind of energy with this person. They're deep in the trenches, but it's so, their temperament is very relaxed. But they still feel as though they need to find their balance within this. Like, they need to rest and recover. But see, in this resting, see, there's a bit of a smile now, but also the colors are starting to match. Like the sky here is matching the colors of you. So I feel as though, yeah. Emperors also know how to plan long term. The long game. Okay. So how would they like to spend time with you? Because we know it seems like they don't want to rush the romance, or like that's really not. They know that they enjoy you. There's synergy, there's connection. It feels kismet, but they're not actually thinking. Yeah, we have the Star. So again, that healing. Yeah, I think you might need to give them a little space. Because I think they might just go off. You're going to see them because, again, they're the brightest one in the sky. Like, you have no eyes for anything or anyone else. And so I think you trust too. You know they're going to come back. So you're happy to also just watch them because you can see them. King of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So how do you guys connect? Like, what do you guys do? Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. There's something about being outside together, doing some kind of either exercise or work or both. I don't know. Spirits kind of give me this weird, like some kind of extreme, like boot camp, gym camp thing. It's really interesting. It's so specific. It may not be for a lot of you. This person might also have a really, more of an agricultural job. They might be an arborist or a farmer or like a forestry worker. I feel like this person spends a lot of time alone in nature, but there does seem to be about like, I don't know. Well, I guess just they could spend a lot of time in general just because they love it, or I do sense work. Oh, they might go rock climbing. Yeah, so you might be spending some time connecting to them out in those kind of spaces. Like I said, there's a lightness. This person, see right now, it's about to be spring. See, we're seeing some stuff melt. This person appears to be serious, but like, they're not even that bitchy looking. They're just like, as I said in the other reading, where they're just like, oh, thank God it's spring. Yeah, they're ready to be like this. That's their truest nature. And see, they know it's gonna come in again. They trust that. But right now, they really need to nurse themselves. And they need a friend who can just be a friend, like truly. Where you're not there to take anything from them. There's no expectation of like, okay, if I put in this time now and pretend to be a friend, it's gonna turn romantic. Don't approach it like that. Truly. Because see, this person is really focused on their healing. They can't see a lot. So if you're gonna show up for them, like really be a wing that they can take shelter in. Interesting. The way I was feeling the reading, it was so like hot and heavy. And I think that's how you're gonna feel. And I guess this is why this message is coming out, is to be like, just treat this person like a cat. Like, don't rush in. They're all business. There's something about their chest. And also, I was like, I do this on real dogs and cats too. They find it very soothing. Yeah, who knows? Maybe when you hang out, maybe that's how you'll soothe them. Is like rub their chest or like rub their little ears. Give yourself an ear massage. They feel great. I don't know. Either way, this person's wicked cute. You're wicked in love with them. Okay, so is this gonna turn romantic or what? Yeah, Grandma, like, where's this gonna head? Like, I do think it's important too, but like, I just, only because of the feeling when I first began it, where I was like, oh my God, head over heels, love at first sight. Well, there's a new beginning. That this person can't see yet. Yeah, they can't see it yet. This is where they came from, but this is also, I feel like, where it's headed, potentially. What's your relationship gonna be like once this person is healed and is ready for a little smooch town? Oh boy, I don't know if they are gonna be for a bit. Yeah, I think the message is really about like, because again, the energy has to be correct. This person really needs a friend, a true friend. There's a Doors song, Hyacinth House, and Jim Morrison sings about that, where he just like, he wants a friend, someone who doesn't really need anything from him, but also like, because he's so used to being stalked by fans. Hey, and I did kind of talk, like I was just, okay, well there's something there, but I don't want to get into that, but just in terms of what this person needs. Oh, and the love language of being listening. Yeah, this person just needs literally a shoulder to lean on, someone to listen to them. Because like I said, they're very private. So if you're someone that they trust enough to open up to, don't take that lightly. Okay. Am I allowed to know anything else about the future of this relationship and how it grows or does not grow? Okay, well, we have strength. Look at you two little cuties. Oh, to the Hermit. Yes. to the Queen of Wands, to the Seven of Wands. I think you guys are going to be friends for a bit. I don't think you're supposed to know the future. All I do know is that I see you two as being insanely close. And soulmates, more often than not, they're not in our romantic relationships. They're in our familiar relationships. They can be work. They can be best friends. So I see you, though, getting a bit jealous. You got out the hitting stick. I feel like people are probably also eyeing up this person, and you're very protective, because you do. I do think you care about this person, but also, like, as I said, you see them and you want them. You just love them with all of your heart, and you don't want anybody else to have them. Okay. The Five of Wands, competition. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, we have the Six of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I am getting a sense of time. And I don't think you're supposed to know. Because also, I don't think this person can know. I think if you're happy to have them in your life, just as is, you know, a companion. Be a companion to this person. And be true to that love in that way. Honor that friendship and how you feel about this person. If you can do that and rein in a little bit on your jealousy, you'll be successful. And I could see the Wheel of Fortune finally turning in your favor. Okay, let's get a little snoopy about it, just a little bit. What's this Wheel of Fortune with the success? What does that look like? Okay, some truth-telling. Yes. Oh, a Knight of Swords to a Knight of Wands. Okay, well, there seems to be some truthful, passionate communications of some kind. Okay. Ace of Wands. Okay, someone's like Lazarus, back from the dead, risen. Oh, life. Yes. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. This is coming in hot and strong off the press live, because Spirit really wants you to, like, you gotta rein it in a little bit. Keep all of those feelings inside, but, like, match the energy. Play it cool. You got this. Even though you're dying on the inside and you're just wriggling full of those, like, cats in a bag, you know, where you've just fallen head heels in love with someone, and they are not ready for that. They're not interested, and what they need is, like, a real friend. So if you really care about this person, show up with no expectations other than a deep love through friendship. Be careful of that jealousy. Your hitting stick, you are just slapping the teeth out of people. Look at this. Ay, ay, ay. Look at you. See, you are successful. Okay. We're gonna leave it there. Not mad about it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go outside now. Delight in this beautiful weather. Okay. Take care of your little hearts. Go get a smoochie. But not yet. Not with this person. You have to wait. Go slow. But when that time comes, oh boy, really delight in it. Okay? Stay blessed, stay golden.